Okay, before we start anything today, I want to give you a little hi, and here are the winners of the prosperity boxes. So what I want you to do is, after I announce this, I need you to go and message me on here with your address so I can get it to you. Remember, it's only people in North America. If you're not in North America or you don't answer this by next Sunday, I'm gonna pick another person because I had trouble sending it the last time. So just happy prosperity. Oh, I'm so excited to give stuff away. I love giving. Don't you love giving? I love giving. Okay, guys, so the first thing I'm gonna do is put this to newest first, see? Then the first person that won a prosperity box is the first person that sent it in. So, Willow Fawn. Hi, Willow. You are my first winner of the prosperity box because you're the first one that put it on the stuff on the comment. All right, so let's keep going on this. Why do I always talk country when I do that? I don't know. All right, so let's go to the top again. It was first, as you can see. And we're just gonna say, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, kids take a bit of do a little bit of. Oh no, it closed. Damn it. Let me go open all this. Hold on. Did it open up? Nope. Open. I know, this is so scientifical. Right? Okay, so that's it. Let's go. Let's just start scrolling. I'm just going to say, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, get you take about it. Okay, here's the top one. Oh, I can't see her name. Sherry Bogan. Sherry Bogan. Let's see. Hi, PJ. Today's Sunday show was fantastic. Love your energy. I always feel good after I watch your videos. Your beautiful soul shines through my beautiful soul. Your beautiful soul, too. And I learned so much. Thank you for sharing. I love a chance to get the prosperity box. So, Sherry Bogan, you're number 2. Let's give one more away. I just feel like it. Can I give one more away, do you think? Let's just keep going. Hold on. Mia Marietta. What is it? Mia Marietta. You've also won a prosperity box. Okay, so there's 3. So listen, this is what you need to do. You need to go to my messages on my YouTube channel and leave me your address, because that's private and not everybody can see it. And leave me your address and I will get them out to you this week. If I don't hear from you by next Sunday, girls, I am going to pick other people. So make sure you get a hold of me. Make sure you put it in there. And, yeah. Congratulations to the girls. Bye. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Sunday show. Okay, on this Sunday show, I wanted to talk to you about meditation, OBEs. That seems to be what's been coming up the most in my life lately. So this is like the perfect opportunity to walk you through some of the things and some of the ways I feel that it connects me to a higher power. Okay, so first off, let's talk about how you do that. Okay, so when you're meditating, the biggest thing is that you have to be able to kind of let go and have faith. And that's where I think some of this comes from. Like when they talk about God and church, you have this huge amount of faith, right? That all these things, let's say you believe the Bible, that all these things in the Bible are true. And I love that. Like, good. Like, if that's how you feel, that is absolutely what you should follow. That doesn't kind of disconnect you from here, though. Similarly, you know, they did studies, and when people meditate and when people pray, the same place in their brain lights up on an EKG, whichever. And that's so amazing, right? Because you're feeding that part of the brain, whether you're meditating or whether you're praying. So I think that's really kind of interesting. And there are times where I'm in meditation and I feel that connection. I feel the connection to something bigger than what I am. So the first thing you have to have is faith. Faith that this is going to take you to a higher place. I think that's what we're all looking for. Is like, how do I get to the next level? I've gotten everything I want here, really, on this plane in Earth. Not everything physically I want, but I've filled up with what I can fill up, okay? But then there's more, and we just inherently know there's more. And I believe the way you get there is through meditation, through prayer, and there's a quieting of the mind and then an opening. That's kind of how I look at it. When you meditate, you focus on your breathing. I mean, even if it's not circular breathing, like yoga breathing, you're still focusing on your breathing. You're focusing on the one base thing you're doing that keeps the body going, that keeps blood flowing, all of that. That's what you focus on. And when you focus on your breathing, it kind of takes everything else out of your brain. Similarly with praying, you're not focused on your breathing. Usually you're focusing on your prayer, on the speech. But once again, you are taking everything else out of your brain. You are streamlined, focused on that prayer. You are streamlined, focused on that meditation. And I think that's hugely important for getting to that feeling. And you know the feeling I mean. You feel euphoric. You feel like you've touched on something that isn't here, that isn't available to you in any other way. And there's so much that can happen during that. You can be healed. You can be, you know, you've dealt with it. Meditation and prayer can bring you to a state of love. And that's really kind of what I think we're doing with that. That there's this kind of universal love out there. And that is what we're seeking. The feeling, the touchstone to that love is through prayer, is through meditation. And you can even get there through other things. I believe you can get there through things like yoga. And every culture has found a way to do this. Everybody's different. And everybody has a different trigger to get to that place. So honestly, I believe it's so important. So if you pray, if that's your thing, to pray to God every day. Every day, bring yourself to that spot. And your body will thank you. Your mind will thank you. It can bring you to a calmness that you didn't think you had anymore. That you might be in a situation where everything is like a friggin' car wreck. But if you can bring yourself down to that one place, if you can touchstone that one thing, it just calms, it just smooths it all out. And you realize that those things are just bumps in the road and the higher picture is somewhere else. So when you meditate, you focus in on your breathing, right? You breathe. If you're doing yoga, you breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. You kind of do the opposite. When you're laying in bed breathing, we shallow breathe as humans. We breathe very shallow. But when you meditate, you want to draw in like life and draw in everything from your breath. And it feels so good. I think it feels really good. Okay. And if you're praying, try introducing that. Like as you pray, try breathing in and foaming out. Same thing with, and breathing out in a way that doubles the feelings that you're getting, all the good feels. Mantras are just prayers. They're words. Words have such power. You know, some of the original religions were all about words. They were all about putting the right things. Like, for instance, we got our alphabet from runes. Like, so you can go through the runes. Bjork looks like, Bjork looks like a bee, okay, is our now bee. And so, but those came about through divination. They came about through a whole magical way. Words have such power. What you put out in the universe, what you pray about, what you meditate about, that's what's going to happen. So you have to kind of, I don't want to say you have to watch your words, but you do. You know, if you walk around always saying like, oh my God, like, this will never work out. Oh my God, that's what's going to happen because you're putting those words out there. So be careful of your words and be careful what you pray about, because I think that that's probably been my biggest lesson in life, is learning that you don't want to pray about every little thing. You know, make sure that what you want and what you're desiring is something that's lasting, that's worth it, that's worth it. And part of that is growing up, because when I was younger, I would meditate and do spells on stuff that really, you know, now I look back, I don't even care about like stuff and all. I want memories because I'm older, and that's what happens. You stop caring about that stuff. You're like, house is full, time to get others. You know what I mean? It's just like so weird how your mind changes. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. This one's about what you can get out of meditation and prayer. And I think, like, whether you're saying God or the universe, they're both the same thing. Whether you're using a Bible or a Quran, it's both the same. It's the same thing. The words might be a little different, but it's the same exact focus. And we've done it for as long as there's been civilization. So there's a reason for it. There's a huge reason for it. Out-of-body experiences you get to by meditation. Like, that's one of the things you have to do, is focus that mind down and get it to that one singular place in order to flip over into a world or worlds that transform you. You can do the same thing with prayer. I think heaven is it's just a place that you can only get through certain things. I think you say, how would we be able to write about heaven if somebody wasn't there and came back? Because how would we know? What, we just know? You just know? You just believe a book? No, we don't just believe the Bible. There's reasons for believing the Bible. There's connections to you. Oh yeah, that makes sense. And then there's some innate part of you that knows, that just knows that some of those words are true. That heaven is a place. It's a geography. It's not on this plane, but it's a geography. And we know that, like, we just know. It's not a guess. You know it in your heart. And so those are the type of things you can gain through meditation. Those are the type of things that you gain through prayer. And those are the type of things that get us through all the negative situations that we're in. That touchstone, that beauty, that ethereal feeling that we're touching something so much bigger than ourselves, so much wider. There is no boundaries. And when you realize that, that's heaven. That's nirvana. That's like, when you get that, when you really get that, that's when all the little things don't matter anymore. And I can be rushing around in the morning, aggravated, this and that, but I can bring myself right back to that it's all little stuff. It's all minutia. compared to what I can reach out and touch with just one good meditation, with one good OBE, with one good prayer. So important. It's all universal love. It's like that feeling that everything's okay and I love every human, and just that wonderful feeling. Let's wrap this up with a prayer / meditation. And whether you believe in God, don't believe in God, believe in the goddess, believe in the heavens, it's all, I'm telling you, it's all the same thing. I know I'm going to get some people in here that are saying, no, it's not. It's all the same thing. It all is love and faith. And that expansed heavenly, I don't know, I don't even know the words. There's not words to describe that amazing place you can bring yourself to. So close your eyes, babies, close your eyes and pray and meditate and pray. It's the same it's the same thing. Our brains don't know the difference. And you can actually substitute the word God or universe or goddess or love or whatever you want. The word, it doesn't matter. You say the word dog, it doesn't matter. It means the same thing. It's in whatever language, it's going to mean the same thing. Try to get some cleansing breaths first. Breathe in. Again. Dear God, I pray to you today that you lift me up above the small things in life. Dear universe, I ask that you open up all the doorways and pathways for everybody who's watching this right now. Let them feel that universal love. Draw it down into their hearts. Let your bodies fill with the warmth and love of that huge, amazing, expansive, never-ending universe. Touch their hearts, God. Allow peace in their soul. Allow wisdom in their soul. Let them know, come through and let them know they are bigger than one person. That universal love is every being in the universe. All together, one heartbeat. One mind focused to the same place. And let me adore you, universe. Let me adore you, God. Let me feel your huge presence in my life. Let me feel your warmth and love wrap around me every day. The heavens are mine. The heavens are theirs. Let us walk with love. Let us walk in peace. Let us walk with the universe, with God. Let us walk with them. I feel your love in my heart right now. I feel it warming and healing. I love you, universe. I love you, God. I love you, Goddess. I love the magic's in me, and the magic comes from you. And I thank you. I'm grateful. I want you to take a deep breath in. Blow out all the negative. Another one in. Every single bit of negativity, blow it out. Now breathe in love. Down to your toes, breathe in love. Do it again. Do it again. Amen. Blessed be.